And I'm so happy to say that we have two leaders that followed right in the same tracks. In fact, I'd like to call them up. Redahlia and Chet, won't you come forward? Wonderful, wonderful. Here you are, Chet. I just wanted to bring you up and acknowledge your adventurous embarkment upon Unity Village a week or so ago, to the EmPower Festival and Posse Awards. And we have some pictures that are slide showing as we speak, but I really want to talk with you. Those will happen, but I want to, Redahlia, I want to take some time to ask you, and I know everybody is waiting to see and to hear all the good things that happened while you were at Unity Village. But this was your first time at Unity Village, yes? And so what was that like for you, going to Unity Village? You've heard it here, almost every week. We talk about Unity, we talk about the movement, we talk about the village, and all of a sudden you're there. What was that like?
Well, you have a sense of love, of course, with Unity of Sacramento. And as you're approaching, as you're approaching Unity Village, the first thing you see in the distance is the tower. And to me, I was already feeling a vibe as I was approaching the tower and anticipating the energies coming from it, from Unity Village. And of course, it's a sight to behold with I think it's the largest continuous fountain installation, I think, in the United States. And it was very impressive, and it was just it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. I have one word: electrifying.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And so you get there, and of course they started the empowerment, the EmPower Festival, with a concert the night before. So as you said, it was already electrified just to begin with. And then you get there. What was that like? What all happened for you?
I felt like I was plugging into, right, God's a source, but there was like all of these people, like how we are now, who believe in one power and one God and are committed to that purpose, and to just walk into an atmosphere that was fully charged with love, joy, and peace of God was just overwhelming for me.
I can feel you. I can feel you. Get some Kleenex, please. Chet, would you expound on that a little bit?
I've been to a number of different music festivals and various settings with a number of musicians all in attendance. And this was a unique, very special situation. Everyone was there to share their love, their music. Imagine being a plumber and going to a plumber's convention, I guess, or something like that. This was a home away from home, if you will. And everyone was there, and I'm a little bit speechless because there was so much going on and so much sharing, but it was very fulfilling and rewarding right off the bat. I mean, we were welcomed, and just we were all like-minded, and it was beautiful to be within that environment, just for starters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. One last question. You were very well received based upon some of the posts on Facebook and such. You want to share a little bit about that experience?
Well, we came with an action plan because we wanted to provide some deliverables to all of our beautiful, wonderful sponsors out there. Thank you so much. And so we planned to present at least at every open mic opportunity that they had. And we did. The first night we sang Shine. We even enlisted some friends to help us. The second night we sang I'm Blessed. On the third day during a class, I presented We All Belong. And then on the last day together, Chet and I presented Unity, which was very moving. Everybody was standing. And it was like Charles was in the place. And yeah. And I mean, but even beside that, our heart came with that, with the pure intentions and the love of music. And so subsequently, many people asked Chet to play along both on piano and on his trumpet. And many people asked me to sing along, supporting backgrounds. And some of the it was a blessing. Some of the award winners invited us to participate on stage with them, and so it was great.
We want to thank you for the gift of the souls that we met. You know, I think there's some folks that we met that I think hope to have as a lifelong relationships. And for me, that I think it started when I rented my car. The gentleman who rented my car taught for a couple years, right before COVID, K through 8 music. And he's also a trumpet player and a drummer. So it was one of those things. We seemed to bond like we knew each other for years. I hired him to play on I'm Blessed. And then, and then the following night, Friday evening, were past award winners. And our friend from SLC, Paula Mandela, she won last year. And Paula hired him to play drums on her song. So he rented a car, and he got 2 gigs out of it. And I think a lifelong friend. We're going to stay in touch. And so
fantastic. Well, we thank you for representing and coming back and reporting out. And I know there are going to be some wonderful things that we will see and experience because of it. Do you have one last thing?
Oh, yes, we do. We brought gifts. Hold that for a second. Schwalik, please. So if there's any of our supporters, or even if you did not, we did just want to bring some tokens back. What are these officially called, Revy? Do you know? They came out of the Unity bookstore.
An affirmation stone? An
affirmation stone. And so they are different colors and different sayings, some quotes by Charles and Myrtle Fillmore, some that just say love or unity or that type of thing. So please come and check us out. If you'd like one, you can pick your favorite. And then also, this stuck out to me because, I'm going to get emotional. Let me try to make it through it. As the choir knows, and some of you may know, Charles invited me in to help. One Christmas. And I've been here ever since. But fast forward to that January, we had a labyrinth here in the church, and I just remember walking that labyrinth and praying about some things. And I just want to say thank you to my Unity of Sacramento family for being a part of what God is fulfilling in my life. And so we brought a little token to commemorate that for the church. We want to have it framed and put it up, but we want it to come back bearing gifts for the gifts you all gave us.
Mm-hmm. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Beloved community. Thank you so much. Peace and blessings.